I always loved horses. I can't remember when I didn't like them. My mother also enjoyed horses, and one day she decided that we were going to take lessons together so that we could learn how to ride. My mom bought an off-the-track thoroughbred, and it had pin-fired legs, and it took her years to get the hair to grow back on the front of this poor horse's legs. And I had a Shetland pony named Yankee Doodle, who was so sweet, and I would ride him in a Western saddle, in my pedal pushers, with my Western boots and my English velvet hunt cap and my English bridle, and I would just have the best time. I really enjoyed the cerebral quality of the sport, as well as the athleticism that was involved. But a lot of my horses were smaller horses, and they weren't really bred for the sport in particular, but I really liked them, and I really wanted to keep them and try to work with what I had. I had a Azteca, a Connemara, I had halflingers, and I still have a halflinger, Merrick RVRW, who was very talented. I just felt like there was a fundamental unfairness in showing and in the sport, where people who had uncommon breeds, or where they weren't really necessarily trying to go to the Olympics or do anything except enjoy their horses and go to shows and be with their friends, that they were taken seriously. And so I just kind of decided one evening when I was sitting at dinner with my friend Donna, we're having a bottle of wine, and we were discussing, gee, what would it look like if there was something for ponies that they could do? And, what would that look like? What would a horse show look like that was fun and that ponies could excel in? And that night, we just kind of fleshed out the concept of the Pony Cup. I feel like we have a group of people that are part of our organization that are really enthusiastic about their animals, really excited about the sport, and we also have brought many, many new people into the sport that maybe wouldn't have tried it before. But what I think is most remarkable, and what is really telling about what ponies and small horses are to the sport, is that adult amateurs and open riders are the primary members of our organization. It's not really specific to children, but it's the adult amateurs that really fuel the growth of this sport in our organization. And so I'm really proud that I've made a place that they can feel comfortable to come to, and that they can call home once a year. And I really enjoy seeing everybody and meeting everybody, and it's like having just a big fun party every year. New for 2025 this year, we've added lead line back into the show, which is really fun. We haven't done that for many years. So that's really going to be exciting to see on Friday evening. Everybody can watch the lead line class. We also implemented a new strategy for competitors that may have won champion by a qualifying score and would otherwise not be able to come back and compete at that same level. What we developed was the idea of master of the level, so that you can come back, you can compete at that level again, but if you become champion a second time, then you will be given the honor of being called master of the level, and then the person who was reserve will become champion. And so that way you continue to bring people up, and people can't just stay like sort of at the top of the the rankings constantly for years on end. That way the next guy has a chance to move up into that space. And then we also added this year what we call the Sterling Rider Award, which is a high point award for riders 65 and over. So we have a great number of them coming to the show this year, and I look forward to seeing who might be our inaugural champion for 2025. So those are 3 of the things that are new for the Pony Cup this year.